Okay, so what you will need is this type of yarn. I got this from a local Kmart store. So 100 grams each ball, and it's 2 centimeters approximately. It's 100% acrylic. Trying to find. Okay, so the crochet hook is 5.5 millimeters, so you can use that. So I guess it's like 4-ply yarn. Okay, and it's in the color lilac and 100% acrylic. Yep, so you need like a few balls of this. I think like 5 or 6. I'll give it about 9 balls for the whole project of this blouse. And you'll need a 5.5 millimeter hook, crochet hook, and a 5 millimeter hook for the ribbing, and just a pair of scissors as well. And if you want those yarn needles as well. Okay, so you are going to make 2 beautiful patterns. Sorry, two beautiful panels for your blouse. So the measurements will be on the pattern download. And for this purpose, I'm just going to do a swatch, tell you how to do the switch, and make 2 panels for the front. Make 2 panels, so 1 panel for the back, 1 panel for the front. Okay, so first we're going to make slip knot, and with a your 5 millimeter hook, chain 15, okay, so we chain 15. Now from the second chain of the hook, this one, make a single crochet all the way down. So you'll be having 14 single crochets. So what I do, I like to turn it over and go to the bump. So the bump sides of the chains, make single crochet all the way from the second chain of the hook, and you'll have 14 single crochets. If I can get this one. Okay, what the, okay, there it is. Okay, loves, just make it all the way down to the chains. Okay, it's 14 chains, so chain 1, turn, and for the ribbing, I think you'll now realize that I like to make a full stitch single crochet in the first single crochet, and then on the back loop only, the back loop only here, so make a single crochet, so all the way until you reach the last single crochet, you make a full single crochet. Okay, so we're at the last stitch, so just make a single crochet in the whole stitch. Okay, and then chain 1, turn, single crochet in the whole stitch, always the first and the last ones I do the single crochets, but it's all up to you if you want to continue with the back loops only. And then the rest back loop only, single crochet, so all the way. So last stitch, and I like to go full with this stitch, so no back loop, no front loop, I just do the full single crochet. Now turn, same thing, so do it to how many rows according to the pattern, and according to your size as well. And I will meet you back once you reach your full ribbing rows as well. I'm just going to make this as a tutorial swatch because it's a very easy one row repeat stitch. Okay, so I'm going to do probably about 20 or 10, and then I'll show you how to do the stitch. Okay, so I've made 18 rows just for this swatch. Now what do we need? Change your 5mm hook to your other hook, which is the 5.5mm hook. And what we're going to do, turn your ribbings to the side. So once you've reached your size of the rows of the ribbings, turn it to the side, and we're going to chain 1 and single crochet along the top of the ribbings. So 1 single crochet in each row. So here's 1. So I've made 18, so I should have 18 single crochets. Okay, so we've made the single crochets on the top. So chain 1, turn. Now what we're going to do, it's very simple and easy stitch. I have no idea what the name it is, but from the book I got it from, it's take a chill stitch or take it easy stitch. I'll look at it. I'll look at it again and see what's it called. But if you know the name of the stitch, you can just put it down in the comments below. Okay, so single crochet in the first single crochet, chain 1, skip single crochet, skip a stitch, yeah, and single crochet in the next stitch. So, and then chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip, single crochet next, chain 1, skip, single crochet in the next, chain 1. So all the way to the end of the row. This is similar to the moss stitch. So skip, and once you have like a last stitch and there's no stitch at the end, but it's the last one and you have made a chain 1, just put a single crochet in the last stitch. Okay, now you chain 1 and turn. Now this one, you single crochet on top of the single crochet, chain 1, skip the chain, and then single crochet on top of the single crochet, chain 1, skip the chain, single crochet on the single crochet, chain 1, skip the chain, single crochet on the single crochet stitch and chain 1, skip the chain, and so on. Such a very easy stitch. I've watched a few movies while I was doing this project. It's just amazing. So it is like a take a chill stitch. So yeah, take a chill pill. So yeah, yeah, just continue going on with the pattern. So single crochet on top of the single crochet, chain 1, skip the chain space, and then single crochet on top of the single crochet, chain 1, skip the chain space, single crochet on top of the single crochet, chain 1, skip the chain, and on the last single crochet you single crochet, and then you chain 1 and turn, and you single crochet on the first single crochet, chain 1, skip the chain, and so on. Very easy, simple stitch. And if you want to know how the pattern will look like, it's actually reversible. It's a reversible stitch, so it doesn't matter which side you're going to sew, but it is such a beautiful stitch. Very, very nice. So yeah, it's the same size, so either way is fine to do it, or to sew it, I meant. And so we are going to do, this is the sleeve. Oops, sorry. This is the sleeve. So same thing with the sleeve. I started from the top here. I started from the top, not the ribbing. Okay, so I did all the way to the top. I did, you know, according to the pattern, I did the chains and then single crochet along the pattern, along this chain, sorry, and then continued with the pattern. And once you reach the 48 rows, the ribbing is a chained 15, and the ribbing, continue with the ribbing and simple stitch, 4 stitches. I will show you how to do it. Okay, so this is the sleeve, and I did 48 rows of the stitch. So remember the sleeve, I just start with the stitch. I just make the chain, number of chains according to the armband, and single crochet along the way, and then continue with the pattern. Okay, so once you've reached the whole 48 rows, what you're going to do is chain 1 and turn, and single crochet all the way of the row. Okay, so we did chain 1 and turn, so single crochet in the first stitch, and in the chain space you also do a single crochet, and in the single crochet you do a single crochet, in the chain space you do a single crochet. So do that all the way along the row. Until you reach the end of the row, and I'll see you there for the ribbing. Okay, so once you've reached the end, so take out your 5.5mm hook and use your 5mm hook, because we are going to make the ribbing. So what we're going to do is chain 15. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now we turn. Make this a bit smaller. Okay, and now from the second chain from the hook, single crochet all the way down, so you can have 14 single crochets. Okay, it's 13 and 14. Okay, so what we're going to do is slip stitch into 4 single crochet. So that's 1. Oh, let me get that again. So slip stitch into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn. Okay, and then you can count back 4 so you can know where you've started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which is here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So it's over here. So single crochet in the first stitch, and then back loop only in the next stitch all the way till you reach the end. So next 12 stitches you do back loops only. And then a full single crochet at the single crochet stitch. I like to have that nice thick edging. Okay, so chain 1 and turn. Let's get some more yarn. Okay, so single crochet the first stitch, and next 12 stitches back loop only single crochet, and make sure you count back 14 so you don't add stitches to the slip stitches that you've made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, and now we slip stitch in the second stitch, which is this one here. You can tell that this one there's a yarn going over this stitch there, so we go to the next one. So slip stitch 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 stitches, slip stitch, turn. You can count back 4 so you can know where to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you start here, and then single crochet at the first stitch, and then back loop only in next 12 stitches. Then single crochet in the last stitch. Okay, and chain 1 and turn, and so you do that all the way of the row there. So slip stitch into 4 stitches and continue with the ribbing until you have reached this style. So this style there, like that. Okay. Yeah. So I have 17 rows here. You might have some more, you might have some less, just according to the pattern and the size as well. Okay, so do that all the way, and I'll meet you how to sew in the panels together. Okay, my loves, so it's time to sew in the panels together. So what I've done here, I got the back panel and the front panel, and just marking 20 stitches on each side. So stitch simple stitches, 20 stitches, and 20 stitches on the other side too, so you can have an opening, a neck opening. Okay, so let's get our yarn. No, let's go the other way, makes it easier. Okay, so tie the knot around your hook, and then just chain one, and now slip stitch in every single chain, the 20 chains, the 20 stitches. So you can do a single crochet, and that'll be my, yeah, single crochet is good too. You can sew it in using your needle as well, so it's just according to your preference. Okay, so once you reach the end, I like to cut the yarn off. Just grab that. Just tie a knot twice, then I'll weave in the ends later. Okay, so this is how it would look, and it's turned to the right side. Okay, so do that to the other 20 stitches on that side as well, and then we sew in the sleeves. So for the sleeves, you go to the midpoint, so there's 68 stitches, so you mark it with a stitch 34, so the 34th stitch, you lay it in the middle of the back panel and the front panel and just sew in all the way. Okay, so it's looking beautiful. So I've sewed in the ends and the sides of the panels, and now we are going to do the neck opening. Just got to sew this in. Okay, so we're going to start from the side, attach the yarn from here, and make a small ribbing, not a big one, so just a small one, about like we'll chain 5 and we'll do the ribbing. Okay, so I usually attach the hook where I want to start, and then just tie a knot around the hook, pull through, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, and then from the second chain from the hook, I like to turn it over to do a single crochet on the bumps. So second chain from the hook, single crochet. That's 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Oh, just a reminder that we were using this small crochet hook, the 5mm hook. Okay, and then we slip stitch into one, slip stitch into the second. Okay, and so 1, 2. Now we do back loops only, single crochet. So 1, 2, we start from here, or you can, how I do it, a full stitch on the first stitch, and then back loop only on the second and third, and the full stitch on the last stitch. A single crochet, I mean. A single crochet on the last stitch, chain 1 and turn. Now single crochet the first, back loop only single crochets in the next 2, and a single crochet in the whole stitch there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And slip stitch 1, slip stitch 2. So 2 slip stitches and turn and continue with the ribbing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, turn, 3 and 4. Okay, and then slip stitch 1, slip stitch 2, turn, so 1, 2, start from here. So single crochet in the first stitch, and then back loop only single crochets in the next 2, and then single crochet in the last stitch, chain 1 and turn, and so on. 3 and 4, and then we slip stitch 1, slip stitch 2. There we go. So 1, 2, then continue with the ribbing. So do that all the way along the neckline. My aim here is to make like a wide neckline, you know, so I can see the collarbones, and you know, it's just nice that way. It's just a really nice a floppy, you can say, floppy blouse. Yep. So just along the way, and then we'll see the end result. And there you have it, my lovelies. So nice. I'm loving the outcome of this, and the color of this blouse, and the stitch texture as well. So remember it's just the opposite of the moss stitch. So it's single crochet over the single crochet and chain space, and then single crochet over this other single crochet and chain space. So chain spaces should be on top of each other. Yay! Okay, this is awesome. Hope you guys like it, and thank you so much for watching, lovies.